Hey guys, it's your girl Nika Bunny. Welcome to the video. Today I have a little bit of a challenge for you guys. You might be thinking, oh, what a lovely normal item room we're about to enter in. And it is. We have two items. We have Sagittarius, very good, and then Tiny Planet. Now if you're new to this channel, you might think, okay, she likes Tiny Planet. I don't. And that's a challenge. Every single time I get an item, especially a good one, but any item in the game, I must pick from what I did, which was write down a list of items that I hate and spawn an item that I hate in with the item that I take. It doesn't matter if it's an item room, if it's a shop, devil deal, angel deal, boss fight, I have to take another item that I absolutely hate and add it to the roster. But I have a list for a reason, meaning that I can strategize. So if I think I'm gonna get piercing and then I want to add Tiny Planet because, well, then I can do that. If I think that's going to be a good synergy, I can do that. Because almost every item that I hate in Isaac has some level of something that redeems it a slight bit. There are some that just don't, but there are some that do. Obviously, everybody hates different things in Isaac and the lists are going to be very subjective, but I will say that there are certain things that I'm going to want to exclude. I think like Brimstone, Sacred Heart, stuff like that that's objectively pretty good and doesn't really have any downsides. I don't see including in the challenge. Somebody might really hate Brimstone, and if it's on record they hate Brimstone, fine. I get it, because I hate Mom's Knife, which somewhat similar. But other than that, it's free reign, and I think it's going to be really interesting. And what I want is for other Isaac YouTubers to do the challenge and see how they strategize, adding in items they'd never take or hate to their runs to see how good they can do and what synergies they can make. So that's the plan. I have a list of things, actives and passives, so you want to include both, and we're just going to try to go through the run and see what we can do. It might be an incentive to not take much and see how strong you can get with the least amount of items you have. You might be incentivized to get the most amount of items you can, because even if you take some really bad items, you can certainly strategize, and if you have a really good build and some bad items, you don't take one that overrides everything else. I don't know what people are going to do, but I thought it was a cool idea. I had the idea a couple of days ago. Penny helped me make a list. Now the reason why I had this idea is because Penny and I play Isaac together all the time, and every single time we play Isaac together, Penny has to open up his mouth and yap about how I hate everything and I hate weird items, and it's so weird that I don't like this item or that item, and I thought, fine, I'll play with the items I don't like and I'll make something of it. So thank you, Penny, for the idea, because you won't leave me alone about my preferences in Isaac. Thank you very much. I hope you guys are well, though. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for the love in the last video. I appreciate it. If you're new here, you like the video, subscribe, sit back, relax. Let's see what we can do with items we hate. I'm honestly nervous. There's, at the very least, going to be an item I'm going to have to take. Every single boss fight, I'm going to have to take a bad item. So far, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm kind of regretting taking Tiny Planet. Not that it's terrible. I mean, it is terrible. This item sucks. But the piercing is good. That was my first thought, was it's piercing tears. I mean, I have a lot going... Oh, can I not get hit, though? My god. I have a lot going on, but at least it'll... Okay, we're going to go ahead and pretend that just didn't happen. Because we're going to go ahead and pretend that didn't happen. I have a store credit on this floor, but I don't feel like using it for an item. I don't think that makes any sense, especially because it's not that good of an item. So I'm gonna take Hangman over Hermit, because I know there's going to be a point in time where I want something. I'm not even gonna get the books, because active items count, meaning if I get an item, I'm going to have to spawn something in. Strategically, I don't really want to do that for stuff that I consider to be relatively mid. I think Bookworm is fine, but I don't think it's good enough that I want to spawn in a bad item. Obviously, stuff like pickups don't count. It's only items. So, active items, passive items, things on a pedestal usually from a boss, item room shop. Things for sale or for health, angel, devil deal, stuff like that. I took Tiny Planet again because I didn't want to feel like I was cheating. But here's the thing, I don't have piercing, so this sucks even more than it did the very first time I took it. The other thing I will say is that people are going to have different mods on their games, so it'll be interesting to see how the mods also affect certain things. Maybe people will even want to try out the challenge with mods that we're using. I will have a mod list somewhere on the screen to show you guys what I am using for active mods, just so that you guys know what I'm working with. Obviously, everything is Isaac is one of the mods I have on right now. I think I want to make it so that at the very least, per floor, you need to take one item, just so that you're not like skipping all items on the floors and then taking nothing. That would kind of defeat the purpose. But for me, I'm going to play fair and square. I don't want to make too many rules to the challenge, because I want to see how creative people can get with it. But I think I'm gonna take as much as I can, you know, outside of unnecessary. Like if it's an extra room or something, I might strategize there like I did last floor, but I think I'm going to at least try to get the item room, boss room, and a devil or angel deal on all the floors I can, and then shop if it's applicable. This music is so loud for some reason. I am going to take Bob's Rotten Head because I don't have an active item. I think it's fair. So let's see what I want to spawn. I have to change my controller literally every single time I do it because obviously you can't spawn an item on your controller. Okay, I guess I really hate myself today because I decided on Cursed Eye. Here's the thing. I'm kind of curious what the tiers are going to come out like. Okay, that's not like the worst thing I don't know why I didn't think that was gonna happen. Let's check the shop for health because that's really all I'm about to be taking, if there is anything in here, and of course there isn't. No biggie, I guess. I'm trying not to lose a devil deal because I'm really praying I get something that just takes this away, i.e. Brimstone. At this point, honestly, as much as I hate Mom's Knife, it might be something I would take. Which, maybe that's a strategy. Maybe I get to the devil deal and I don't take Brimstone. Maybe there is no Brimstone, but maybe I can spawn in Mom's Knife. That was difficult. I can imagine I am not going to be killing things very quickly with this build. I can't lie to you. I avoid these items like the plague. I have not played with them enough to even know what their good synergies are outside of the very obvious basic things, so I can imagine there's going to be some dying going on. At the very least for me. Maybe Lazy Batman? No. Maybe Huts? Maybe not. Whoever plays this, if they ever do, I don't know if they'll ever see this video, but if they do play the challenge, I have a feeling they'd be fine, and I have a feeling I keep forgetting that I can't throw that bomb correctly. That is really not useful, actually. I probably could have just not taken it and not gotten the next bad item, but whatever. I actually am almost 100% sure that Peeper is doing considerably more killing than I am right now. This is going to be painfully slow, I fear. We didn't get the item room, but I'm thinking about going for Planetarium chance. I did that pretty well. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't think that was gonna work that well. Ooh, Saw Blade Hoop! I think I want to take this first. And yes, I'm going to be spawning in 2 items. I don't know what my thinking is for the Wiz. I'm thinking maybe it'll come out 2 different ways. And then like, okay, okay, that's not what I expected, but sure. It's actually, that's better than I thought. That's weird. It's random. I was hoping the Wiz was going to have 2 different ways so that way I could easily hit enemies because I was struggling to hit anything, but this is more violent. So that's fine, actually. Everything's fine. We're fine. I'm happy with it. These are the kind of synergies you miss out on when you hate items as much as I do. I'm not even going to hold you. There's a very long list of things I really don't like. Okay, I'm gonna take the blankie if I can authentically get the money. Because I really want it, and I think it'll be helpful, and I need the health. I think it's a good item. I don't want to spawn anything else. I feel like I'm getting lucky with this build. Wow, this is aggressive. I feel like this is violent. Okay, I'm not even gonna pretend like I wouldn't take Cracked Orb on a regular basis. Ooh, you can kinda short. Ooh. Sorry. I didn't think about that. I don't even know what to spawn at this point. I've done quite a few items actually already. I'm like looking at the list like I could probably do an active. I'm thinking hard. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to ruin it. I'm so scared to ruin it. All right, I'm going to have to go this angle. I don't know. Hold on. Okay, this is either going to literally destroy what I just built, brick by brick, or it's going to be... Or it does nothing at all, actually. That wasn't one of the options I thought was viable, but that's seemingly the case. Wow, this is so aggressive. This feels very aggressive. And very powerful, honestly. I think Mom's Knife saved us, actually, a little bit, which is not something I'd ever say. I think Mom's Knife every time ruins my run, especially when I have Brimstone, but even when I don't, I can't stand Mom's Knife. I really can't. It's my one item that I'm allowing myself to have that people are going to give me a side eye for, I think, but truly, you could look at any of my videos, okay? I'm sure there's at least 5 where I talk about how much I cannot stand Mom's Knife. This is honestly, this is harder than I thought. I don't think I realized how many items you get per run. Like, I don't think I thought about the fact that I was going to be spawning in at least probably 20 items. I am going down this list and it's getting harder. Okay, this is going to probably... Oh, it's overridden by Mom's knife. Does it make the charge slower is my question. It didn't even. It didn't even. My knife is just brown. Okay, I didn't think about that either. We're learning things as we go along. I don't know if I want to do one that's going to just... That's just going to take away by what else I already did. Interesting. Alright. Everybody hates Mars. It sucks. So that's fine. I promise you there's going to be a point in time where I double tap by accident and run in and lose health. That's almost a guarantee with Mars. I don't know why Mars is so universally shit. There's going to be some Mars lover that comes out of the goddamn woodworks and starts telling me how great Mars is. I know it. But I think for the rest of us regular folk, we hate Mars. And I can't pinpoint why exactly it makes my blood boil. I think it's not reliable. Oh my god. I might hold off. Let's see. I might hold off. That's not cheaty. There are many times I don't take small rock. It's a speed down. There's probably never been a time in my life I haven't taken a bomb item. I'm so tempted. I opened my mouth earlier. I'm gonna take every item I think I see because oh my god, dude. What's so good? I could have skipped this. I should have taken small rock and skipped this. Alright, let me just take small rock then, and we're gonna just jump all in and I'll spawn 2 items because there's no point in pretending like I'm not gonna take small rock. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I think the strategy is certainly to be very picky with what you take because I'm also running out of things that I hate, and a lot of them are tier effects. So okay, the game decided to crash because one thing I didn't take into consideration is the silly mod that is everything pissing me off. Okay, I spawned in Shard of Glass, horrible item, I don't need to explain myself, and Hamo. I know a lot of people like Haemolacria. My charge time is considerably longer and I still have Cursed Eye, which is a big challenge for me, and probably going to be a lot more dangerous for me. But I also don't like Haemolacria. I almost always skip it, and every time in stream, somebody is begging me to go back and take the item. I don't want it! If anything, it just made everything a lot slower. I guess I'm more powerful, so it's not all bad, but it's definitely not all good either. I will say, I think Saw Blade Hoop and Mom's Knife was like a really good combination to bring to the table there, because I think that helped significantly. Spawns 1 to 20 red hearts. That's relatively useless, and by relatively, I mean entirely useless to me. At the very least. Oh my god. I have to take the virus. I mean, it's really good. It's a speed up. My speeds are low. Touching enemies poisons them. 48 contact damage per second. And on top of that, it's 1/3. I fear for my happiness. I really do. Wow, this overrides Chocolate Milk, Cursed Eye, and Anti-Gravity. I will say, though, it doesn't override Mom's Knife, so how does that work? Okay, I don't even, like, okay, why is there a knife rotating around? Why is there I thought it was override, okay, this is so weird and random. This is going to be considerably worse. If you do like Ludovico, I remember somebody came into my stream and was like, I actually really like Ludovico technique, and I was like, I'm fearful of you. I fear you. I fear the energy that you bring to the table, because what do you mean you like Ludovico technique? This item is so unbelievable. Oh, this is actually not bad. I'm not even gonna, okay, I can't hold you, chat. I'm saying chat like I'm live. I'm not. I mean, I guess we're chatting, kind of, together. Are we friends? Anyways, that was pathetic and weird. I'm not gonna hold you. I actually think this is relatively decent. I don't think there's a planetarium. I have a 1% chance. I'm not gonna go back to the whole floor. I don't think that's necessary, to be honest with you. Where is even my knife? Like, I'm struggling so bad to keep track of it. Perfection? How have I not gotten hit? I'm not taking box. Strategically, I'm not taking box. There's literally, I don't care that much. For box, I don't care that much. There's nothing in box that I need bad enough to want to take and pick up another bad item. So we're going to move ahead. The fact that I am not only ahead of the clock, but also that I have perfection on this run is really tripping me up. Like, I have decent runs that I do not perform this well in. I have taken, really, half of my items have been things I wouldn't look at twice, and I'm doing better than I usually do. I don't know, Penny might be right. This might be a sign for me to start using some items I don't like. Don't expect that change because I'm stubborn and ridiculous, but it might be a sign. I'll give you that at the very least. There's never been a day in my natural-born black-ass life that I haven't asked for Terra, taken Terra, or wanted Terra. Every bone in my body wants me to not take this item. Let's do an active. Let's do an active item. Let me give myself some reprieve, okay? Let's do an active item. This sucks. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I signed up for this. This is literally a challenge I made. It's literally I did this to myself. I did this to myself. I don't even really know how to use Breath of Life because it sucks so fucking bad that I never took it. I'm gonna try to use it. I'm pretty sure, hold on. I'm pretty sure, like, nah, that's not how you do it, huh? I don't even know where this, like, little knife spinning around the knife thing is on the screen. Literally about half the time I'm fighting something, so it very well could be that I end up just using Saw Blade Hoop. I mean, I have 15 damage. I'm not entirely sure how Saw Blade Hoop damage is compared to your damage, but I think it's probably good enough that I could do that. Okay, wait. That's how you do it. And you can get things for free. Okay. Again, it's not like the worst item in the world. It's just relatively useless. I don't think I'd pick it over anything else. And on top of that, half the time I use it, I hurt myself. Why am I even looking for Magic Mush? That was a very obnoxious telepills that had literally no bearing to the run. I don't even know why I was looking for Magic Mush. I don't want to take it. I keep trying to shoot and I keep remembering that I have this disembodied pair of knives circling around each other to shoot with. See? Again, there isn't a single muscle in my thumb that double tapped this controller. I am not sitting quite pretty with health. Curved Horn is really good though. What is doing that? I walked into this room. Hold on. I walked into that room and the door looked like it got hurt. I don't know how to describe it. I guess you can't hurt a door in this case, but you know what I'm saying. It looked funny. And I have no idea what's causing that. Losing perfection instantly because I just did not know how to use my item is my 13th reason why. I have 15 damage. It literally doesn't make sense to take champion belt right now. I know it would be good. I also don't want any more extra... I don't want any more extra champions. I don't want anything extra added, okay? I'm struggling as is. We're gonna donate our money and move on. Why do I have this? My donation machine is looking a little bit hungry anyways, so it's all good. I don't think I want to revive this Lazarus, actually. Alright, so see, we're being strategic here. I don't think it's a good idea for me to take Lazarus Rags. I don't think it's worth it regardless. And even if it was, I don't really need to revive his Laz. I don't know that I want to revive. I think this is... okay, I don't want to die either. I think this is one of those runs where it's not worth it to revive. Of course, I have no health, no money. I don't want to bomb them just yet. I don't think I'm going to have time to play them. I'm probably going to leave the floor, so I most certainly could bomb them, but I just felt like it was good to hold off for a hot second. Oh, that's one item I'm going to have to take because I didn't think about it. Nope. Okay, this one's going to hurt my literal soul. But I'm going to take Libra at this point. I was honestly holding off. Yeah, that 12 damage decrease is really something, huh? Oh, but you got your tear. I don't care about my damn tears. I don't need my tears to be 4.58. That doesn't do anything for me. Anyways, now that I have screwed my damage over, I hate Libra and I never take it. It always takes away I love to build up stats. I love to build up my damage. I love to build up my tiers. I like to do the things that build up certain things to be really strong. I like my runs to be heavy on one sort of theme. If I'm like a super damaging, really tier heavy, or big range so I can stay back, or crazy shot speed and tiers so I'm getting everything dead quick, whatever the case. Oh my god, I took it without thinking. I'm just gonna pop the tower and then I'll spawn in an item. I have to think about what I even want to do. I don't even know at this point. I was saving... I don't know why, but I was really super convinced there was no way I was gonna die in this run. Like, I don't know why. I'm spawning in items that I hate. I'm spawning in things that I never play with. I was super, super convinced that I was not going to die. Like, I'm so disappointed right now. I mean, it was a really stupid death to begin with, but I was really convinced. I was trying to be strategic because I don't think I took anything that inherently kills you. Also, my gripe is that I just wasted a Terra run that I'm never going to get again. There's a lot of items on this list, and there's a lot more that I'm going to add, but this is only part 1. Okay, my goal with the challenge is to get through an entire run with a bunch of items I hate spawned, to get through an entire run and win. So part 1, I lost my own challenge. Big failure. Actually crazy. However, it's now up to you guys. In the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, in the description there is a link to the Discord. Please join. I would love to see what items you gave yourselves and what your runs look like, or the end of your run, or if you won or lost. And if you follow people like Lazy Madman, Huts, Invicta, I don't know if NL still plays Isaac. I don't think so. But if he does, other smaller creators as well. There's a lot that I can't think of right now that I've definitely seen before. But if you follow Isaac creators, let them know this challenge exists and see if they'll do it. Maybe they'll do an Isaac challenge too, where they have to spawn in their least favorite items with every item they take and see how they can do it. I want to see you guys' strategies, and I want to see what items you hate, and if you agree or disagree with any of my hated items, leave it in the comments down below. Okay, I love thinking of these little challenges and things. I think it's really fun. If you like the video, like it, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys for being here. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next video, and chances are, if you're seeing this video, I am live right now, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. So maybe not right now, if you're watching it when it came out. You know what I'm saying. Stay tuned. You might be able to catch a live stream with me tonight. I'll be playing Isaac again today. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.